Jean-Paul Sartre's play, The Flies, Les Mouches, is a philosophical exploration of freedom, guilt, and responsibility, set against the backdrop of a retelling of the myth of Orestes. The story is set in Argos, a city plagued by flies, which symbolize the people's guilt and remorse for the murder of their former king, Agamemnon. His wife Clytemnestra and her lover Aegisthus have seized power, but the citizens live in a perpetual state of mourning, unable to move past the crime. Orestes, the son of Agamemnon, returns to Argos after many years, accompanied by a mysterious companion. He discovers the oppression of the people, who have been manipulated by Aegisthus and Clytemnestra, as well as by the gods, particularly Zeus, who keeps the citizens trapped in their guilt. Orestes' sister Electra longs for vengeance, but she is also bound by the overwhelming guilt that hangs over the city. As Orestes confronts his mother and Aegisthus, he realizes that the flies in the city's suffering are rooted not only in the murder of Agamemnon, but in the people's passive acceptance of their guilt. Orestes rejects the authority of the gods and claims his own freedom by deciding to avenge his father, killing both Aegisthus and Clytemnestra. However, his act of liberation does not bring peace to the people, but further alienates him as the citizens refuse to follow his example of breaking free from the weight of the past. In the end, Orestes accepts his solitude and the consequences of his actions, declaring that humans must create their own meaning and morality in a world devoid of divine guidance. He rejects Zeus and the gods, asserting his existential freedom, even as he walks away from the city to face an uncertain future. Life lessons from the flies. Embrace responsibility for your actions. Orestes' journey highlights the importance of taking full responsibility for one's decisions, even when they lead to isolation or suffering. In life, avoiding responsibility only perpetuates suffering, while accepting it leads to personal freedom. Freedom requires courage. The play demonstrates that true freedom comes with the burden of choice and its consequences. Orestes' defiance of the gods shows that living authentically requires the courage to make decisions, regardless of external pressures or societal expectations. Rejecting guilt as a tool of control. Sartre uses the flies as a symbol of guilt used to control the people of Argos. The lesson here is that guilt can be a tool of manipulation, and breaking free from it is essential for personal growth and self-determination. Challenge external authority. Sartre's existential philosophy, reflected in The Flies, encourages individuals to question and challenge external authority, whether it be societal norms, religious institutions, or oppressive rulers. True meaning in life comes from within, not from imposed beliefs. Create your own meaning. In a world where the gods, or fate, no longer dictate morality, individuals must create their own sense of purpose and meaning. Orestes' rejection of Zeus underscores Sartre's belief that life has no inherent meaning except that which we choose to give it through our actions.